Dumalang. Hi everyone, my name is Rasidi Manamiti. As I have said since vlog 1, and the whole purpose of these videos, if you haven't been keeping track, is that I am reflecting on how my learning and through drama classes have been, and if they have been impactful in me understanding the importance of implementing drama in teaching contexts. So welcome to blog 2, week 1 of learning in and through drama, and this week's class was taken over by Mr. Capello, and the main theme was character development or character analysis. So we didn't really do much in the beginning, so I'm just gonna go into detail on what I learned. So we had to understand as a character, since we're preparing for the plays, I had to learn who am I as that character. And then he was like, what time is it? Wherever as that character, what time is it? What century is it? What year is it? The season, the minutes, what time of the day is it? And then he also told us about who you are as that character. Where are you? Where are you? Are you in the country, the cities, the suburbs? And if you are in a suburb, are you inside the house? Are you in a room? And which area of the room you are in, right? And then he also went further by telling us about what is surrounding you in terms of animate and inanimate objects. And also he went through the process of what are the given circumstances, like is it like during apartheid, things like that? Is it the past, the present, the future? And what are the events that contribute to whatever is going on in that play that made the character who they are, Similarly to my play, Buzano Kubawo, if I am Ukukuletu, what are the things that made me who I am? Gugulati is a man who is angry. He's full of anger because his father forced him into an unwanted marriage with a person who he does not love. And that is because the person he loved committed suicide because Guguleti's father could not agree to their marriage. So these events made Gugulet who he is. So these are the past events that led to Guguletu's future being him and a person who's full of anger and things like that. And then what is my relationship as well? Your relation to total events, other characters, and to things. So as Guguletu in that story, how do I relate to other characters? Do I have a relation to them? Or am I just a lonely person who's living in a suburb area and I have no neighbors? But there are people living around me. So I don't really share a bond with those people, but I share the common relation to them for staying in that area. And what do I want? The character's main and immediate objectives. Guguletu wants to get rid of his wife. And in a later stage, we see that Guguletu kills his wife and hands himself over to the police. That is his main objective, to stay as far away from his wife and his so-called family, because he does not remember agreeing to being in that relationship. And what's in my way? So what was in Guguletu's way for marrying his true love? His parents, his father, to be exact. His father was in his way. His father and the traditions of a Xhosa man were in his way. Because Guguletu is a cop who now lives in a suburb, and his way of thinking and his way of thinking from his father's side are not the same. So those are the things that build a character. And last but not least, what do I do to get what I want? Guguletu goes as far as killing his current wife that he had an arranged marriage with in order for him to get his wife, because he was so angry that he was forced into this marriage. So kills his wife and his so-called kids. So these are the actions, the physical and verbal actions that Gugulethu takes in order for him to get what he wants, which is to be freed from this marriage that holds him captive, this marriage that he does not want. So these are the character development that I have implemented in the play that me and my group are playing. And Gugulethu, by the way, is not my character. However, I use Gugulethu because he's the main character of the play. If we were to discuss about Gugulethu's current wife, his character analysis would be different because people are different, and as characters they're also different. So where they are from, what time they are in, they might be the same, but what are the given circumstances, what are their relationship, what do they want, what's in their way, and what do they do to get what they want. Those are the things that will not be the same, and those are the things we have to keep in mind when directing our play. So that's what I took from Mr. Kabelo's lesson, which I found very impactful. There were not really a lot of pictures from what we did, but also when it comes to the warm-ups, the verbal warm-ups, Mr. Kabelo has emphasized again the importance of us breathing, because in drama, when you act, there's a lot of air coming out, so you have to learn how to regulate your breathing, things like that. And also, like I showed you, the tucking in of the tummy, it's very important. So this is all I have for the first week of block 2. I will see you again in the next couple of weeks, but for today it's a goodbye. And my key takeaway is that as a drama student currently, because I am a drama student in this moment, as a drama student, it's very important for me to know who I am as a character, if I'm playing character, and know what surrounds me, just to know like what are the things that build me up as a character. And this is a UTA by Hagen, UTA Hagen questions that Mr. Kabelo had shared with us. I will just share it on the screen somehow, somewhere. I'll share it on the screen so that you guys can see. But for week 1, block 2, this is goodbye for me.